In the early days of the world, there were amazing people who lived for hundreds of years. One of these incredible individuals was named Adam, the very first man that God created. Adam had a wife named Eve, and they had many children who grew up and had their own families. As time passed, one of Adam and Eve's sons, named Seth, had a son named Enosh. Enosh had a son named Kenan, who had a son named Mahalalel. Each generation brought new members into the family, and they lived in harmony, taking care of each other and living according to God's guidance. One thing that made this family unique was that they loved to tell stories. Each night, as the sun set and the stars appeared, they gathered around a cozy fire to share tales of their ancestors and the amazing things God had done throughout history. In those stories, they discovered the wonderful and loving nature of God. They learned about His creation of the world, the beautiful Garden of Eden, and how He had taken care of their ancestors through the toughest times. One of their favorite stories was about a man named Enoch. He was the great-great-great-grandson of Adam and Eve. Enoch had a special connection with God, and he walked with God so closely that one day God took him directly to heaven without him experiencing death. It was a story that filled their hearts with wonder and hope, knowing that they too could have a close relationship with God. As the generations passed, the family continued to grow. They had many children and grandchildren who brought joy and laughter to their lives. They taught them about God's love, how to care for one another, and the importance of living with kindness and compassion. Their stories became even more interesting when they heard about a man named Noah. He was a descendant of Seth, and he was chosen by God to build a massive ark to save his family and many animals from a great flood that would come to cleanse the world of evil. It was a thrilling tale of faith, obedience, and God's protection. As the family continued to share stories, they realized that God had a plan for each and every one of them. They understood the importance of living in harmony with one another and being obedient to God's guidance. As the sun set on another beautiful day, the family gathered around the fire once more. They laughed, they listened, and they learned from each other's stories. They thanked God for the gift of family and the chance to live in this incredible world He had created. And so, dear children, as you rest your heads and close your eyes, may you remember the importance of family, love, and the stories that connect us to our past and remind us of God's unwavering love. May your dreams be filled with exciting tales and the assurance that God is always with you, guiding you through the adventures of life. Good night, little ones, and may you wake up tomorrow with hearts full of joy and love for those around you. God bless you. Amen.